Hello guys, welcome once again to Blessed House of Music and Talent. My name is Paul Chiri and I'm glad to have you here. Today someone requested that I should do the song Kijito Cha Utakaso. That is the Swahili version of it. I don't know if there is in English version of it for those people who are not understanding Swahili, and it is just an hymn. So I want, even if you are not understanding Swahili, you will get something. You will just get something from the chords I'm going to use. So I want to just play. First, I will pray through it, and then I will break down the chords that I'm using to play the song Kijito Cha Utakaso. It is sung in various versions, but I want to play according to the version sung by Sarah Kijito Cha Utakaso. So welcome so much, and don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, and also share with your friends. Share this day. So watch up to the end, and you will be blessed. Welcome. So guys, that is the whole song, the stanza and the chorus. It has stanzas and the chorus part of it. So I want to go about how to play the song. I want to do first on how, as the total beginner, can play the song. Those who play 1 4 1 5 and that in the key of F sharp. Quickly, the major scale on F sharp is. So that is the major scale on the key of F sharp. And now I want to go on how the total beginner can play the song. The song goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 over 5 and 5. And then back to 1. So a total beginner can go, the first chord can be Kijito, number 1. That's number 1 F sharp major, but on the first inversion on my right hand side. And on my left hand side it can be, you can double the F sharp, you add the D flat. So, but the total beginner, you can double you can play this and double the F sharp here, the first inversion of F sharp major. Kijito, then you go 5 over 2. Kijito Cha. So 5, you go the second inversion of 5. And you get with number 2. Kijito Cha. Number 5 over 2. And Uta. Then you go number 1 over 3. 1 on my right hand side and 3 on my left hand side. So Kijito Cha utakaso. Then we go to 4. Utakaso, we go to 4. And then we go to 1 over 5. Damu. Then we go to 5. Damu ya Yesu. So that is how the stanza. Kijito cha utakaso damu ya Yesu. Then you repeat the same thing. Bwana ana uwezo kunipa. Then the chorus part of it. Kijito cha utakaso. So the chorus you start by 1, Kijito, then 4. Kijito cha 4 and 1 over 3. Utakaso, then to 5. You repeat the same thing. Uzamekushwa. Now you play. Sif 1, then 2, 3. You repeat the same thing we did in the stanza with the advanced chords I was using. Now here we apply. Now for then I was playing. So the first thing I was doing is, now I'm doubling the knee. I have the F sharp major on my right, but I'm doubling the F sharp note. So with my 1 on the right, then we get to number 2. So we get to number 2. Number 2 we play the G on my right hand side, the G sharp minor 7th chord with number 2 on my my right and my left hand side. So Kijito Cha. Then so we get to number 3, but there is a passing chord I'm using to get to my number 3. Kijito Cha Kijito Cha. Before I get to number 3, I use number 2, the second inversion of number 2. So I use the number 2 to get to number 3. So how do I play? I use Kijito Cha. So I get to number 1 over 3. Then I use a chord here. There is a chord here is a diminished 7th chord. This is which is E diminished 7th chord. This is the one I'm using. To get to what? So Kijito Cha utakaso. So to get to my number 4, I use the E diminished 7th chord to get to my number 4. But number 4, I'm playing the second inversion. This is the first inversion, this is the second inversion. So up to there, this is what I'm doing. Kijito Cha utakaso. So then from there, what do I do? Kijito Cha utakaso. So I do, after I'm at number 4, I go through passing chords to get to my number 2, then to 1 over 5. Now there are passing chords I'm using to get to my 1 over 5. This song goes Kijito Cha utakaso. Now this is 1 over 5. Before I get to there are some passing chords I'm using. These are the passing chords. Kijito Cha utakaso. So I hit number 1, the second inversion of number 1, then I hit the first inversion of number 2, that is G sharp minor, the first inversion, then I get to number 1 over 5. So then number 5, I get number 5, but I like using, instead of using number 5 like this, I like using this over number 7 on my left hand side. Instead of playing this 5 like this, I play it, or I play like this, then, so what do I play? I play the C sharp major chord, the second inversion on my right, with C sharp on my left hand side. Then I play this chord. This chord is number 7. I play number 7. Then number 7 is this diminished. If we bring this P on this, it becomes this. If we bring this G sharp here, it becomes this. So this, I play number 7, then back to Nini. So that is the whole stanza. It repeats itself like that. If I play through the stanza, it goes Kijito Cha, utakaso. Now there are other things I was doing on as passing chords to my chords. There is one thing I was doing. So this one is it is F, E, E flat, B, E flat, F. But you go faster. So where was I using it? Kijito Cha, utakaso. So this is where I was using to get to my number 1. And there is another passing chord I was using, but I will, this one. I will show you where it's working. So that is the whole stanza. Now the chorus goes Kijito Cha uta. Sorry for missing a chord there. So it goes number 1, then number 2, second inversion. So we are dealing with second inversion. The second inversion of number 1, second inversion of number 2. Then so I get to the C. This is the C sharp minor, but the first inversion. So you get first, second inversion of number 1, the second inversion of number 2, then the C sharp minor, second inversion over number 3. So that Kijito. So then I hit number 1. Then there is a chord here I'm using. Instead of 4, there is this chord I'm using. It's a diminished 7th chord. It's a F sharp diminished 7th chord. The F sharp diminished 7th chord. This is the F sharp major chord. We drop number 3. We drop number 5. We add the 6th. It becomes the 7th, the diminished 7th chord. This is the one I'm using. So this is Kijito Cha. So then I come to now number 1, the F sharp, number 1. Or I can use this, instead of this number 1, I can use the E diminished 7th chord. So the chorus. What have I done there? So after this, then the E diminished 7th chord, I come to number 2 over 2 here. So Then we repeat the same thing. Then now we repeat the stanza. Kijito cha utakaso, now we repeat the same. Namsi fupo tapa utakaso. Now this, what have I done? This is instead of doing namsifu Bwana kwa iyo, instead of doing iyo, we can use this. So what I'm doing, I'm playing the F sharp and the E flat. Then I play the F sharp and the number 5, that is the D flat. Then 2, but I omit the second. Then I omit then I go to number 1, but I omit the first chord, that is F sharp. Then I go to 2 and 1 over 5. So there is another thing I was doing. Instead of coming this the whole of the song, I was using this one. There is something I was using like this. So I was using, you hit the F sharp, F, E flat, then you hit the B, then you come to number 2 and 1 over 5. So how does it apply? So just to finish the end, so that is what I've done. So you hit F, E flat, you hit the C sharp, you hit B, then you hit the number 2, that is the G sharp, and you go to B flat. But you go faster. So that is, guys, the whole of the song. And if there's one thing you want, just be requesting I do other songs for you. If you want them, I do for you. Break them down. Just hit my inbox. I've given my email down there. I've given my WhatsApp number and the number you can use to call, so that we can assist each other. So God bless you so much, even as you continue training. So just join me. I told you I have so many materials for you, so that you can advance even yourself, even as I'm myself. I'm on with advancing with this piano. So God bless you so much. See you next, as we shall be looking on other aspects. God bless you. Thank you so much.